You all good, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I was just reading.
Molly?
Huh?
Molly?
On the group
Oh,
chat.
man, y'all know how I feel about Bob, man. That's my dude.
Cap dapping, boy.
What's up, man?
Boy, we out here cap
So
dapping.
I think Patricia might make a, you want to say hi to the guys?
The cameo. What's up, Trish? What's up, man?
It's like candy.
What's that?
What's up, man?
Hi.
Rambo, go in there.
What Duval said, hit him with the shoulders.
Go in there.
Come on, boy.
He do it too aggressive because he ain't nothing but bones. So, you know what I'm talking about? I do what I can. That nigga be shoulder popping like
You
a
gonna
motherfucker.
leave it semi-cracked because he's not going to. All right.
Well, we already know. Never mind.
Rambo going to be with me for the podcast.
I was gonna talk about the I saw the last post on the ground about the wrestling one.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers out of hurt y'all if we was wrestling, bro.
That shit was funny. I had to post that one, man. That was like when we was at Drill House, man.
I like that one. I like
Let me go back and look at something.
Them cats all in McDonald's, man, slamming people and doing they doing RKO and all kind of shit on people in McDonald's, man. That shit was funny.
Are you serious? You didn't post that in the group me?
Nah, I put it on Instagram.
on Instagram.
You got that in the group me, man.
That thing hilarious, man. I put a long ass response. So many moves in this mind, nigga. I forgot about the perfect flex. I used to do all type of shit, nigga. Boy, the New York summers was wild at my grandparents' house. As soon as they left to go grocery shopping, my grandfather was gonna be there for about 10 hours. That nigga is a coupon shopper for real. Boy, we jumping off sofas. We elbow dropping. We frog splashing. Boy, nigga. We Jimmy Fly snooker that trip. We all that, boy. We all that. We broke a damn table one time. Woo-hoo.
Well, I remember we went to a lake and we was up there acting like we was wrestling, and I got all into it. And this one dude, man, came on me. I powerbombed the shit up him, man. The ground shit.
Campus.
Yeah.
Woo!
I was there.
I ain't gonna lie. I took it hard. I walked away hard, but I was scared as hell for that nigga, man. I thought he was dead.
But who had the best power bomb?
I thought you had broke his neck. Like, for
You got
real.
Steve Nash, right? You
Steve
got Big
Nash.
Papa Pump.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, my bad. Who's Steve Nash? Oh,
Nigga.
my bad. I'm sorry. Nash.
He said,
Okay.
Steve Nash.
Big Daddy Cool. Okay, so Big Daddy Cool, Big Papa Pump, and wait for it, Sid Vicious. Who you got?
Yeah.
Now Razor Ramon, you
Bruh.
said
He in Power Bomb. He did the Razor's Edge.
Powerbomb.
But it was close.
Nah, that shit was weak, man. It like slide you on your shoulders. That was
Razor
weak.
Ramon.
That's like a neck breaker right there, though, man.
It was weak.
If he dropped you wrong.
Hey, yo. That was that.
Stone Cold Stunner. What y'all talking about? Y'all tripping.
Not the best, but he actually with the best powerbomb was.
Oh, Powerbomb.
I got Sid Vicious because Sid Vicious had that little tick to him, like that nigga was crazy for real.
Whoever had the powerbomb where they would powerbomb you like 3 times, that was the hardest one. Yeah, that was the hardest one.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of endurance. That brother was in good shape for that.
I mean, but you saw how big he was, though. He was taking something.
All the niggas on steroids, too.
Yeah. Oh man, wrestling was the shit back in the days, boy.
Back in the
Hold
day.
on.
Still is.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I
Moment of
saw it.
silence. Moment of silence. Because we welcome back to the MVP. What's that?
Man's You podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. We back on it again. Sorry, y'all caught us in the middle of talking about power bombs and wrestling. It's because our Instagram post. Go check our Instagram feed, the MVP_ podcast, and you'll check out that video. That thing was hilarious. So it brought up some stuff we were talking about. We back here another week. Got my boys with me. Gregory.
Oh my God, I'm back at it again.
Got the boy Gregory with me here. Got Book here. What's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And of course,
as Honorable DNA says, drink water and get money. So
what kind of water?
I got plenty of water. I got a little money, so I got to play catch up.
What kind of water? What we talking about today?
We still on that Fiji island.
Okay.
Island of Fiji, wherever it's located.
Gotcha. CP, what's good, man? Welcome back.
Good, man. What's up? Glad to be back.
Man, I'm glad you're here.
On that water too. It's Sam's, but you know what I'm saying?
Hell nah.
It's purified, my brother. It's purified.
Yeah, man, I can't rock with the Sam's. It's
You
clear.
die off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If Cody was here, he'll tell you got too many pHs in there, man. There ain't no pHs.
Water, man. It's distilled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get into this shits, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get into this so we can get through a couple more topics more than last week. You know what I'm saying? Because Cody got drunk on us, you know what I'm talking about? And who knows what he was talking about at the end of the podcast. What you eating, man? Did you catch it?
I did. That's why I'm talking about.
He started smiling like a little kid. What's he called?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not skilled like that. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't that skill. Mouth, pause, negative.
You catch great balls in your mouth. I hear you. Anyway.
Yeah, boy. I said you boy.
Yo, but like we do every week, we got the inspirational person of the week. And the boy Book said he got one this week, so we're gonna let him take that, man. Go ahead.
I do. Well, listeners, it's a guy that we actually went to school with. Turned into a hell of an NFL player. Played for the Chicago Bears. Almost won the Super Bowl championship. Played corner. Okay. The person I'm talking about is Charles Peanut Tillman.
Peanut.
Shout out Peanut.
Peanut.
Shout out Duck. Shout out Mr. Tillman.
Chicago, still there doing big things for the community, for the neighborhood, for the city. Right now, this man is embarking on a rowboat journey across the Greater Lake, or I would say the lake. I don't know what
Lake
type
Michigan?
of water it is. It's not an ocean, so I'm gonna say it's the lake. He's gonna row his own boat that he's building by hand. Okay, I kid you not. Building this by hand. He is training, and he's going on a solo mission to raise awareness for. He hasn't. I haven't heard them specify what disease or sickness for the children that he's trying to make. Get awareness for. But he's really about to do this as a fundraiser for that ordeal itself.
Oh.
So
He was on Oprah when he did that too, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen Oprah.
He was on Oprah one time, and I know what's going on here. And one of his children, I think, needed surgery or something. But
that might have been something different. This one is he's like I said, this hasn't even happened yet, so I don't know when Oprah actually happened, and he was talking about that. But that might have been two separate, entities. Excuse me, but yeah, man, that's gonna be dope.
He said he's doing it in August.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. So I saw it on his did I see it on the gram or on Facebook? I don't know where I saw it.
It's on Instagram, and it's to fight childhood cancer. So shout out to him for that shit.
There you go. So that's very huge, man. So if you watch his videos, boy, out of breath. He got a coach, all that. You know what I'm saying? And he's really taking it serious, man. So he's always been like that, more of a giver. You know what I'm saying? More of a thinker for the youth. So I applaud that, man, and that's why I have him as the inspirational man, person.
Person.
Doesn't just have to be a man, you know what I'm saying? We find women as well. So, but this week he is the inspirational man of the week. So
I like that one, man. I ain't even hear about that. You put me on something today. I didn't even know that shit was going on.
Great, man. I'm about to tell Marcus to holler at Duck, man, because him and Duck were real close. I see Mr. Tillman every day, actually. He be, me and him talk, man. But yeah, man, that's great, man. He be telling me other stuff Peanut be doing too, but I ain't gonna put that on blast. But yeah, man, Peanut, he trying to do his thing, so that's good, man.
That's dope. Cody, what's happening with you, babe?
What's going on, fellas?
Last time the people saw you, you know what I'm talking about, you was a little bit incoherent. You heard me? You good today, babe?
That's what the shade's for, baby.
I feel you, Cody.
That's what's happening, man. Well, you got a little bit late, man, but we ain't do nothing but the inspirational person of the week. Book about to hit us with that topic, man. Go ahead and get it going. Let's get into this, man.
Word.
Get them great balls out your mouth. You heard me.
I put the white ones in there. Hold up. Hold up.
Watch out now.
All right. That's actually perfect. You right on time, Cody. You right on time. But what I'm gonna do first is let me give you the backdrop, the reasoning, and the situation to my topic itself. All right. So this weekend, I went to Texas Roadhouse. Right. Needless to say, they fucked up on my steak several times. Okay, 3 times to be exact, which is several.
How'd you want your steak?
Well done, extra well done. I told them guys I want it well done. I said when you think it's done, cook it another 5 minutes. That will be to my liking. Dude came out, brought to me my steakums. I cut it. I said, please don't you go nowhere. I cut my steak. Moses had just turned the water into wine. I said, nigga, this is not mine. He took it back. 5 minutes later, they was like, you know, the people at the table, they was like, I was out with my coworkers, a person was leaving. So, you know, shout out to them. But they was like, you know, they're going to bring you the steak, the same steak back. I was like, the hell they are, because I was like, even if they do, I'm going to decline that. You're not going to take a bloody steak, throw it back in the pan, and then serve it to me again. No, you will start from scratch. So, brought me another steak. I said, hold on, nigga, don't go nowhere. I cut it open. Again, the water was turned to wine. I said, how are you preparing my food? Because I told you, leave it on for an extra 5 minutes once the timer goes off. Okay? They took it away. He comes back again. My steak is as black as my jacket. Okay? As black as my jacket. They said, God damn, that's Burt Book. I said, no, that is well done. I said, hold on, nigga. Don't go nowhere. Cut my steak. I said, now you have the recipe to satisfy my belly. So I need A1 sauce. That was that. It took about a good hour. Y'all know I'm ignorant when it comes to the food.
Because you cutting through rubber. That's why it took an hour.
Boy, you always got something to say.
I'm saying, bro. Bro, you might as well eat rubber, bro. It has no flavor. You just drink the A1 sauce because that's all you gonna taste.
That's what the A1 sauce is for, because he ain't gonna have no flavor in that steak.
Golly.
It wasn't tough like that. You think it was tough, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't tough, brother. It wasn't tough.
How you like your steak, dude?
Nigga, I cut it with a toothpick.
Yeah.
That's how soft it was. Tender.
It wasn't soft. Ain't nothing soft about
Ain't
this.
no way in the world that steak was
Rough.
You gotta at least do it medium well to where it's like a little pink, at least pink but no blood.
It's a little
At
bit.
least do it like that.
Little bit. Little bit.
I don't
Well,
want
you know
to
what
say
that
Like my steak in the world, bro.
no pink, no blood, no nothing, dog.
I don't eat
Nothing,
meat.
dog. Nothing. But they was messing up all day.
Yeah.
It almost, they was like, damn, Book, you going to be hungry or you going to be full. Because I was just eating them rolls, boy. Texas Roadhouse. I was getting loaded off them biscuits, bro. And that butter.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm still hungry. You know what I'm talking about? I will be taking a basket to go for free.
With the honey butter? With the honey butter?
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I woke up yesterday morning, popped one in the microwave for 10 seconds, got my butter. That was my breakfast. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, God damn, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So good. But let me get back to the script, because the honey biscuits is the butter rolls is a whole different conversation. So we at Roadhouse.
This is true.
And there's an employee that I had never met before. I'm not gonna say her name. But she's on a different camp, but I've seen her on emails. My shit keep going. But anyway, she's from a different camp. And when she came in, I could tell she's a little bit different. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't mind. Sister, right? I don't mind. I love everybody. So she comes in. Everybody that I work with, they from South Carolina, Georgia, down south. So they was asking, like, how do you eat your grits or stuff that you eat, right? And I said, well, shit. Thinking I was with the unsung majority. Bitch, I eat it with butter and sugar. You know what I'm talking about? They said, sugar? Sugar? I said, yeah, that's the only way you're supposed to eat your grits. And I was like, sometimes I get fancy with it. I crumble up bacon and I sprinkle it on top. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, I'm not the only one that does this. Like, I don't see what's wrong about this. It tastes good. She was like, black people don't put sugar on their grits. So I had to skin check myself real quick. Like, fuck you think you talking to? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I just said, I'm like, well, excuse me. How am I supposed to eat my grits? He said with cheese. I'm like, nigga, ain't no damn cheese on my grits. First of all, I'm lactose intolerant.
Close the door.
Then
I don't want him.
they was like shrimp and grits. I'm like, I'm not putting no shrimp in my grits either. And then they was like, well, black people eat it like that, or they just eat it with butter. They don't put sugar in their grits. She was like, where you from? I was like, well, I'm born in Virginia. But, you know, my culture is all East Coast, you know what I'm saying? New York, Jersey, stuff like that. And then she was like, that's why you ain't black. You not real black. I said, oh. I said, okay, so because I put sugar on my grits, I'm disqualified. I have to now revoke and turn in my black card. Okay, so that leads me to my question. What determines your level of blackness? What you say, how you say it, tattoos, the foods that you eat, the cars that you drive, musical choice. What makes you black?
I'm gonna handle this one. Let me get
No. I want to step in.
You keep on fucking with that lighter, that broken light over there. I'm gonna get this one real quick. You know what I'm talking about? You step back, my brother. I think I'm more black qualified than you are. You know what I'm talking about?
Go ahead, talk to me, man.
Anyway, the sugar and the grits, I have no problem with that. When I was younger, when we moved to Hawaii, and a lady was from Alabama. She was up there making grits, and she put sugar in the grits. I looked at her like, I ain't about to eat this. I don't really fuck with grits anyway, but I ate it. And it was the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. So from then on, all throughout life since then, if I eat grits, I need a little sprinkle of sugar on that thing. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little sugar on that.
Franz, you ain't never had Mr. Wheeler's grits when we was in Harlem?
I don't eat people food. You know that. I don't eat potlucks. I don't do that.
But it was Mr. Okay.
Great. Earl looked like he got a little dirt on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I know he don't.
It looked like, who knows? Who knows? I'll play. But anyway,
hold on, Franz. Let me just tell them the reason why in the audience.
Right.
Mr. Earl Wheeler cooked his grits with cheese,
I don't eat cheese.
I know you don't. I'm just yeah.
Then why would you ask me if I ate his grits?
No. But I think he made some without cheese too, though.
Greg, back up, Greg. Back up. Let me get back to the blackness. You know what I'm saying? But she should have got chin checked for the doubt and the sugar and the grits. You know what I'm talking about? As far as the shrimp and grits and stuff like that, that's all great, but I still sprinkle a little sugar. As far as blackness, it's real simple. Do you have melanin in your skin? You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel. If you got a little melanin, you are now black. Because that's how the world look at you. You know what I'm talking about? You can think what you want to. You can think you lighter because you can think you white because you lighter. You can do whatever you want. But you got that melanin, you black. You know what I'm talking about? Black come in all shades, colors. You see me, Will Smith. You see Book, Will Smith. You see Greg.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, I was thinking of somebody to say.
I don't need nobody.
Man, you got Wesley Snipes and you got Chris with the blade cut. You know what I'm saying?
I got the blade cut. That one. I just need that Davenport. D2 was good.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to our original African brother. You know what I'm saying? Cody. You know what I'm talking about? But nah, that's how I define it. You got a little bit of melanin. All this little stupid stuff about this, that, and the third, man. It's kind of a little crazy. There is some things that's region based, and I think more they talking about that's more southern or something like that. She shouldn't have said you're not black. She should have said maybe you ain't from the South or something like that because of the grits and the sugar and all that shit. That's how I feel personally. But I know Cody has it on his chest. Go ahead and get it off your chest, man. What you got, babyface?
Pharaoh. What I was gonna say is people need to realize that there is no monolith for blackness. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a full spectrum of blackness. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to color, whenever we're talking about hues and talking about chromas, they look different. We all look different. So don't try to say that this is black and that's not black. And that's from the that's from the outside. Now on the inside, just to jump on or to add color to what you just said, Franz, it's in you. You got melanin in you. It ain't on you. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with that. Now to talk about the grits, I actually like sugar. I hadn't eaten grits in a while, but I actually like sugar in my grits. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that. Man, that's 3 niggas out here.
Yeah.
With sugar in the grits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna question my blackness? You gonna question
you
me?
black as hell,
All right,
nigga.
okay.
You black as hell.
watch your mouth. But no, I'm saying though, I actually enjoy sugar in my grits. I actually like it with butter and salt and pepper as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Ambidextrous. I'm talking about this. It doesn't have to be either or. They can be mutually exclusive, man. Where you can like both. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put that on nobody talking about you ain't black, man. It don't matter where you from. You black. I hate it when we do that, man. I do it just playing around when we doing like the little light skin, dark skin thing. That's just like an inside joke, you know what I mean? But don't say somebody ain't black because, you know what I'm saying? And maybe she was just joking about it. She probably was, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it was just a little joke. But are you cool with her like that, book?
This is the first time I've met this woman. Mind you. So it took y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. It took everything. When I say everything, nigga, I'm talking down to my small toe. You know what I'm talking about? To hold back what my mouth was gonna say to her. Cause I was about, nigga, dog. I said, you don't even know me like that. And I was like, for you to question my blackness. You know what I'm saying?
For everybody in the podcast, Dwayne don't like when you question his food choices. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. If you don't recall, Adrian had a little shorty that he was messing with, had to talk about my gluten, like, bitch, worry about what I'm putting in my body.
Yo,
you know what I'm talking about? This is my gluten.
That boy Book came back and was eating like a nigga that been in prison like for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? That nigga said, yo, I want some waffles, I want some burger, I want this, that, the third. She's like, God damn, that's a lot of gluten.
I had a big stack of pancakes, nigga. I was getting to work, nigga. I had French fries on the side with my boy. I was hungry. Plus, that was like my first time being able to eat after like a day. Like literally, it was damn near a whole day. All I was eating the whole day was crackers and ginger ale because of the food poisoning, the alcohol poisoning I had going on. So, I mean, man, it took everything in me. I was like, my niggas would have been proud of me, man. That's what I was thinking. I mean, man, help make my niggas proud. You know what I'm talking about? They said, Book,
you evolving, bro. You evolving.
I'm trying, brother. I was like, this was my first test. A woman that I don't know. You know
Chris,
what I'm saying?
I'm interested to hear what you got to say about
Talk
this.
to me,
Chris.
CP.
Man, I can't even go against what y'all saying, man. You know, but I have to unfortunately admit, I don't like grits. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't black. You not black. Black people
Hold on.
You not black.
But check it. I will say this though. Do any of y'all like chitlins?
Hell no.
Okay. So that's also another thing that gets talked about is you don't eat chitlins, you ain't black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bruh, like, damn the roots. And I say that respectfully, but bruh, I'm not eating no chitlins. I tried it, and I just had a little bit, and it was just like, you know how mint, when you eat mint, it like automatically like, you're fresh, right? When I ate that chitlin, it was like, stank. I was like, oh no, I can't do it.
They didn't clean yours,
It
but
wasn't clean and
maybe, but that's all I did. I didn't even want to.
I know how you got it. You got the ones that, or whoever cooked them, they got the ones that said pre-clean or pre-cooked or pre-clean, and they didn't clean them again because you're supposed to clean them even after they pre-clean.
Hey,
I don't
watch this, Chris.
Already rinsed, ready to eat. No, them things getting rinsed again before I eat them. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not eating nobody else's chitlins.
Watch this, Chris. I used to, when I was little, like 5, 6 years old, I ain't know no better. I was eating this shit. And then my dad walked in. I had a bowl of chitlins. He said, "Ooh, you eating that dookie shoot, huh?" I said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, you know that's where the doo doo come out." And instantly, them chitlins tasted different from then on. So I haven't eaten chitlins since I was like 5 or 6.
Yeah, but had you not known that, I bet you still be going in though.
Probably would, but that nigga said, "You eating the dookie shoot?" I said, "Hell nah. That'll be the last time I touch these." You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's coming from what? Well, my bad. But was the chick that was talking to you? Is she black?
Of course.
Yeah, she had threads.
I mean, hey, you never know, man. You got some cats out here that ain't black, and
Sister Soldier.
You know what I'm saying?
Sister Soldier.
Yeah, okay. So, you like even Cody was saying, you can't put a particular range on somebody being black just because whether they like their food or how they like to dress or what they listen
or how they talk anything, man. I hate that.
But I think just being humans, when you're around something so long, it kind of you pick up on. Like if you in the South a lot, you're gonna pick up on South talk. If you in the East, you're gonna pick up on East. You know what I'm saying? West, whatever you at, you're gonna pick up on it because that's where you're around. We adapt as people. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that's a fair thing to say to anybody in terms of how black somebody is, or white person. I'm keep my answer short and sweet because we got some other shit we need to get into.
Nah, you good, Lamonte? Where you going, man? With the Bob Marley shirt on. That don't make you blacker. I just want you to know that.
That boy Grant was getting off at that concert though, wasn't he? Remember that concert?
Yeah, they was, man. That was the whole Marley gang. That was Steven and all of them. But nah, man. I mean, just to once again, I ain't gonna make it long either. Just to piggyback on what y'all saying, I mean, for her to say that is just it just shows her ignorance. To be honest with you, and this is your first time meeting her, so I just forewarning you, Book. I know how you are. I know where you're trying to go and the growth you're trying to do. Just be aware, man. Just, I ain't saying be patient, don't hold your tongue. I never gonna tell you that because I feel like that's stunning who you are. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand the growth that you're trying to go, the direction you're trying to go in. So, it just showed her ignorance. But yeah, I mean, you can't put one thing on a black person. You know what I'm saying? Or
Great. Catch this real quick.
Yeah.
What happened if she didn't meant it like that? What happened if she said it was a talking point, like, "Hey, what you do with your grits? You put sugar on them. Oh, you ain't black." It sounded more like flirtation to me.
Oh, well, I mean, it is Book. I don't know. You right. I don't know.
That's what it sounded like to me, honestly. I think Book took the question like, "Oh, you ain't black," but I think she was on the flirting side of the game.
No disrespect, because I told her I was putting this on the podcast, but little mama.
Hey, man, come on, man. You didn't have to go there. You have to go there.
If that's your version of flirting, you can keep that. That don't work for me.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess.
But she didn't.
We don't need to
She
say
didn't
no
catch my
more.
eye like that anyway. Like I don't see it. I don't.
I feel you. Okay.
I'm cool.
Give you a couple more months. You out in that desert too? Oh, everything about to start looking good.
I'm all right. But I fucked it. Let me stop.
Hold on. What you say? Say it again.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it because you know what? Fuck it. I will. I fuck the sand first, nigga. What you talking about? I'll be a dirt lot, nigga.
Next topic, man.
Next topic. Okay.
Before we get shut down,
Nah, I won't talk harshly about nobody, but you don't have nobody has the right, in my closing, nobody has the right to say that nobody or this person isn't black or black enough because of, differences of where you grew up and how you choose to eat your food. Mind you, this was based all over food. Me putting sugar on my grits. Wow. I said, okay, I don't think it get no blacker than like if you from there or Jamaican. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, bitch, I'm Jamaican as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't get no blacker it don't get no blacker than this. You know what I'm talking about? But I was like, I'm not about to have this conversation with you. I'm not about to have this. No. Is it because of the color of my skin? Because I'm light skinned and you darker than me? Like, I don't get it. You grew up in the South. How you choose to eat your food is how you choose to eat your food. I ain't saying you ain't black because you run around catching possum and raccoon. That's stuff that white people do in the South. But you didn't hear me call you ain't black. You eating white people food. I ain't saying nothing like that. I let you have it. But you're not qualified, Charlemagne. You're not qualified.
Talk that talk, Beans. Talk that talk, Beans.
To judge my blackness. You know what I mean? You're not. And two, the only reason why I didn't snap, real talk, the reason why I didn't is because my manager was sitting right across from me, my supervisor was sitting next to him, and my department manager was sitting right there. If them three fools wasn't there, oh yeah, bitch, it'd have been a whole different story. See, now you got the B word out of my mouth. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you that. Woman, you would have got
grits, nigga. Yeah, damn.
I'm not playing with you.
I thought we was going in the direction where you was.
We are in the right trajectory, Greg. We going upward. You know what I'm talking about? We headed to the upper room. You know what I'm talking about? But I just had to let it be known that I couldn't get it out at that moment in time. And the one sitting next to me, she was like, "It's okay, Booker. I know." I was like, "You know how I am, P." Because
Book said, "Man, I'm gonna save it for the podcast."
Get to throwing biscuits and rolls and all this around the table because you question me. You know what I'm talking about? You question me. So yeah. Like you said, man, if there's melanin in your skin, you know what I'm talking about? It's not on you, it's in you. Like who said it? You or you?
Cody said it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like you said, man, the melanin's in you, not on you. So you don't have no question. You can't question me or anybody else. You know what I'm talking about? To each his own. How you consume and energize your body and provide nutrients, that's your business. So I don't have to be out here slow, loud, and banging. You know what I'm talking about? I don't have to be like that to be considered black.
You can, though.
I like it. Oh, my God. I'm back at it again. Back at it. It's your fault, Cody. I've been on the yellow visa, boy.
Ain't it right? It's right.
I'm not going to lie, bro. That nigga had me. That boy had me hyped. I was like, fuck is this? Because I saw it on your snap. I was like, Cody out here listening. What the fuck Cody listening to? So I was in the car one day, and I was like, man, let me put this on while I'm driving to the airport in Ali Al Salim. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I like that. I was like, okay. Oh my God, I'm back at it again. Back at it. I said, okay. But my joint is I was saying it earlier, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't help me get them, tell me how to spin it. I like that shit.
Yeah.
I like that shit. What's that one, the fam? We can keep it in the fam or something like that?
I think that would. Yeah. I like the one where he redid Chameleonaire John. I'm gonna run to that money.
Yeah. You know, I don't listen to Southern music like that. That don't not make me black people, but it's my musical preference. You know what I'm saying? Of where I grew up and what I like to listen to. But you know, I try to give everybody a fair shake because I listen to everything. But I fuck with that. I fucks with that CD right there. I fuck with that album. Salute that. Good one,
check it out, man. I still ain't heard it yet. I got you.
That one hard.
There we go. Close that one out. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't got nothing else. Thank you, Book.
Everybody.
That was a good one, Book. You know what I'm saying? Let's not curse the girl out, though, next time we see her, man. You got it on the podcast. Let's keep it on the podcast, my bro.
I got you, man.
There you go.
Chris,
I
think we're going to go to you next, man.
All right.
Okay.
I kind of want to reference some last week, though.
Okay.
Because y'all started talking about the movie Lion King. And so it was crazy that Saturday, we went and watched it this past Saturday. I'm going to ask, first of all, which one of y'all have not seen the movie?
That's what I want to know, too.
Has anybody, and so everybody except Greg seen the movie?
Chris, did you watch the original Lion King?
Yeah.
No, Greg.
Did you watch it? Okay, well,
you seen the Lion King.
So you seen the movie. Anyways.
I haven't seen the new one. Yeah.
It's good. But I'm going to ask this question. What was the first thing that started off in that movie that y'all remember?
You ruining the movie?
Not you.
It don't even matter, Greg. You seen it. It's the same.
For the ones that just saw the one that just came out, what was the first image that we saw?
Let me mute my stuff.
I don't even know.
Y'all remember the first creature?
Was it a giraffe?
Oh, y'all suck. It was a mouse. It was a mouse.
It sure was.
Beginning was a mouse, and at the end, there was a mouse. which takes me to my story. So last Saturday, I began to work out in my garage. Got the garage kind of halfway open, you know what I'm saying, been out and everything. And I noticed by my pull-up machine, it looked like a leaf. I get a little closer. I'm like, oh, that's a mouse. And it was like a little baby mouse. I was like, oh, man. And I don't know if, my daughter, she's 16 months as of yesterday, maybe kind of soft or whatever. But I was like, man, that's a baby mouse. You know what I'm saying? In my garage. So I'm like, but I got to get it out. I need to work out. So I'm not trying to kill it. I'm just trying to get it out of my garage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like stepping, trying to get in front of it, impede its progress, and it just kept dodging and crawling up underneath stuff. So I went and got my push broom. Got the push broom, and I think I gave it a caboose a little too rough, and it kind of was going like this, and then it ended up underneath Sean's SUV, which was out in the driveway. I'm like, man, I think I killed the mouse. Right? And so I'm like feeling bad that I just did that because the mouse ain't moving. I see it, see the tail, see the mouse, it ain't moving, it's a baby. And so I'm working out, and by every 5 minutes or so after I'm finished the set, I look, man, he still ain't moving. But then I saw this bird. This bird came. And there was like a little dead bird, dead
the
bug.
circle of life.
You know what I'm talking about?
And so that foreshadowing. And so it picked up this bug, but I don't think it liked the texture of the bug, so it dropped that text, dropped the bug. Greg, can't nobody read that. I'm not even about to struggle trying to read that.
About like this nigga wrote a whole damn paragraph. Get out of here.
So anyways, this bird goes underneath Sean's truck, pecks at the mouse, picks up the mouse, eats the mouse, and takes off. I was like, I just had the circle of life happen. I just witnessed the circle of life happen, right? Then we went and watched the movie, and the first thing was a mouse, and at the end of the movie was a mouse. So that was referencing y'all talking about, or getting ready to talk about Lion King last week. So moving on to this week's question. So thank y'all for letting me share that.
That was just letting you know that mouse is gonna haunt you. That's gonna be the first thing you think about, and the last thing you think about when you go.
Man, I kind of felt bad that I did it, but it happened.
Hold up, before you go, anybody that's gonna watch The Lion King, it is the exact same movie.
Exactly.
Not really.
You've seen the old
Not
one.
really.
It's the same movie.
Man, what pissed me off is me and Lil Man.
Greg got us on mute.
We watch it. Well, me and Lil Man watch it all the time. Let him keep it on mute, because what we like to do is we like to quote it. We like to quote it. That the quotes weren't the exact same, bro. And you know how crucial it is to say those quotes line for line. When you switch it up on us, man.
Nah, man. You know what got me? Like, I actually like the Scar song in the animated cartoon.
Yeah,
when they did this one around, like, to me, you can't go from yelling to start singing. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So the transition for me was better in the animated cartoon, or not animated, but the original cartoon versus the actual movie that just came out. So
right.
Did we talk about The Lion King last week?
We did,
because I didn't see it.
Y'all hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I didn't see it till Sunday.
Y'all didn't talk about it. Y'all told Book to stop.
Yeah, I didn't want me to give anything away, but
might have been your wife. She said we ain't seen it yet, Book, or something like that.
Yeah, it was Kim. Kim said don't give anything away to ruin it, anything like that.
It's been a week, damn it. If you ain't watched it already, like Paul said, you seen the original, you didn't seen the movie.
But I just want to tell you, man, watching the movie, I understood I don't like animals like that. I'd rather the cartoon. I'd rather see animated cartoon creatures singing and laughing and all that. When I saw what's supposed to be real, I was like, this is whack. they wasn't smiling. They wasn't frowning. It was like, they had the same face the whole movie.
It was kind of tough. It was tough.
It was whack, man. I mean, it's The Lion King. That's all I can say. I can't say it was terrible. It just wasn't as good as the original.
I tell you what, the original prepared me for Mufasa's death. I'll give you that. I ain't gonna lie. I still kind of felt that kind of hard to swallow. No homo.
On the original one, didn't he just grab his paws and lift him up? He gave him a 2-piece on this one.
Yeah.
Get off of that. Get off of that dick.
Yeah, he did. They made it a little bit more crucial in the movie. You know.
That shit was funny, man. He gave him the 2. I was like, damn, I don't remember him 2-piece.
That's why I was mad every single time. Every single time something like that happened and didn't go on in the movie, I did just like this. I'm looking trying to see who with me, but ain't nobody budge. I'm like, I guess I'm the only one tripping.
All right.
Bella,
It was
what's up?
there
bud?
was a few things. There was a few things for me. I had no problem with the deaths or anything like that. But even with young Simba, baby Simba and Lila, like when they went to the hyena cave, you know what I'm talking about? The elephant graveyard.
Yeah.
Even the interactions, like I wanted to hear that same type of Eddie.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I heard James Earl Jones was still doing the voice of Mufasa, which he didn't redo it. They just took his same vocals and put it on this. I ain't mad at that.
It was a little different. It was a little different.
Huh? Oh, he redid it? Oh, okay. I didn't know. It sounded literally exactly the same to me.
This one, man.
He did sound old.
Oh, okay. But I was looking for Whoopi. I needed Whoopi as the
Whoopi was better.
Man, just her. And then there was the scene where, you know, okay, you missed out on Eddie, and then you gave me some new voice for the hyena. I like how they kind of like made it, but when, you know, they all got away, and then Scar comes, and they was just like the three hyenas. They was laying on the ground.
No, it wasn't three. Oh, you talking about in the original?
Yeah. This is when before Scar came. And it was like, God, dog, Mufasa. And then they was like, ooh, I love his name. Say that.
They missed that one. They
I
wrong for
wanted
that
that.
one.
I needed that. I was like, where is it?
Mufasa.
I needed that, man.
Yeah.
I needed that one so bad, bro. I was like, dog, that was the funniest shit, though.
But see, look,
it was like, man, it wasn't been awesome.
It wasn't even three. It wasn't even three main ones, though.
Gang of them. It was everybody. But I was like, so that made it worse. It's a whole gang of y'all. Y'all couldn't catch these little two baby lines. Like, that's even worse. But man, I needed that. And then I'm not mad about how Timon and Pumbaa did what they did when, you know, they was trying to distract them.
They extended theirs.
But yeah, they was great. But I needed them to do the damn song.
Which one?
Oh, you aching, yep.
Yeah.
For some bacon, yep. Like I needed that too, but
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that scene the whole time. I was like, is they gonna put a grass skirt on this little pig? I was like, it's gonna go cartoony if they do this. It ain't gonna be real no more. Oh yeah.
I guess.
But those are some of the things, like, for me that I was looking for, because I really wanted to see that. Like I said, man, I wanted to see the hyena part, the Mufasa. Like I wanted to see that, and of course I wanted to see that song being done. But that, man, I'm not gonna complain about it too much. Like you said, you see the movie, you seen, you know what I'm saying? If you've seen the animated movie, then you pretty much know what this is about. With, you know, like I told y'all the week before, it's like, you know, things here and there that I wish would have happened. Those are the things that I wish would have happened.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm not mad at it. So
let me jump into my question though, John.
My bad. We got off track. Go ahead.
Oh, we bring it.
I wanted to recap.
We bringing G back.
I heard it.
You heard everything?
Oh. No, I thought you were still on mute.
Shit about the Lion King, nigga. Yeah, damn.
I mean, it's my favorite Disney movie, man. Like, y'all over here critiquing it, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm gonna watch it though.
All right, G.
Yeah, still watch it, G.
Here you go.
No, I ain't mean if we spoil it, you know what I'm talking about. Still good movie.
I didn't spoil it. I know Chris is infamous for spoiling movies.
Oh yes. Man, when Mary Jane hit the head on the third.
Y'all gonna let me ask my question? Can
I was about to take a damn beeline flight to get to your ass, nigga. Oh, no.
Can I ask the question? Are we ready to move on? Are we ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Let's move on. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So whether it's in passing or working directly with him or her, how do you handle a coworker with strong body odor?
Ooh. All right, let me start with this. I recently, well, I guess a little bit over a month ago, I left my previous job, and so we had field activities that we had to do, and you know it's here in Texas, so it gets real hot. You know what I'm saying? So you smell real bad. They say you only doing a half a day in the field, getting the sample, bringing it to the lab, about to run it in the lab, and if somebody ain't wear no deodorant that day, if I'm supposed to help you in the lab, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you do you. And they used to clown me. Bro, because I kept soap, I kept lotion, And I actually kept changing clothes and stuff too with me constantly, like at either in my office or inside my car. So when they was like, man, what you they're melanin deficient, so they didn't really understand, you know what I'm saying, me being prepared like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about to be around just thinking nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when I get back to the office, I'm getting back clean. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. Yeah. So if you coming back smelling like that, yeah, you on your own, player. You on your own. And I tell you, when I say, hey, when I come back next week, I got my own too. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I got something to tie into the first answer, to the first question. But I got to ask a quick question. Okay. Do y'all wash y'all legs when y'all take a shower every day? I just want to know yes, no, real quick.
Yes.
I do. And my feet.
But I use a loofah though, so yeah. But
that's fine.
Yeah.
Your
Greg,
legs?
do you?
Yeah. Oh, I use it for my body. I use a loofah for my body, yeah.
That's the real thing that makes you black right there. White people don't wash their legs every time they get in the shower. And we heard about this. It was a big question, and we talked about this at the house too. They don't wash their legs. They figure the soap drip down. So that's what you
smell.
Dirt soap though.
Dirt drip down.
That's the dirt soap, like nigga. That ain't clean.
That's what white people say. Hey, the soap touching my legs. I'm clean now. You know what I'm saying? That's
all white people.
Hold on. Who was your pool of sampling? Wait, where'd you get this from?
This came from a clip on the Breakfast Club. They asked Ellen asked Taylor Swift, does she wash her legs? She said, nah, because I shave every so often and the soap hits it.
That's why I'm a Katy Perry fan. Katy Perry black. I don't care what her complexion is. She
had
black.
a big poll on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that on Twitter.
People don't
wash y'all legs. Wow. And if you see some of the comments, it said white people pretty much don't wash their legs. They already don't use washcloths. I think white people that listen to our show, tell me if I'm wrong in that, but I think y'all just stand up straight and wash everything you can get. Stand up straight. You don't bend down. Just
with the soap.
With
the bar,
because they don't
with
wash,
the bar of soap.
They don't use washcloths.
So the bar of soap.
They do that too. They do that too.
So
they use bar soap. Like that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it.
So that's
even if I use bar soap, which I don't because it dries out my skin. Like it's something about bar soap. I don't know, but and that's a tip for anybody aspiring to get waves. You might not think Book is an expert on waves, but because you see me like this right now, but bar soap, lather that up, rub it in your head, rinse it, and then brush. That's a good fact for you.
And then about 5 years later, your hair be gone. Don't listen to that nigga.
Negative. See, those old haters right here, old haters. But no, even if I use bar soap, I put it in a washcloth and I lather it up, put my bar soap down, and then wash my body with a washcloth. That's why they make those.
Cody, let me get back on you though. So basically, what you're saying is, you and your coworker aren't necessarily working directly together. You're like, hey man, you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing.
Well, for that job, now I don't have that problem because I hadn't really had.
You did.
Oh yeah.
To work directly with somebody. How do you handle it?
I leave them for them. I'm not a confrontational person.
Why does that have to be confrontation?
I remove myself because you're confronting them about their body odor.
But it's disrupting your work, and you got to work there too.
Right, but like I said, I'm not a confrontational person. You're confronting a possible issue, right? You saying something to them about a situation that you feel is hindering you from completing your job. Okay. You're confronting them, whether it's whether you do it in a positive or negative manner. I said I'm not a confrontational person, so I remove myself from those type of situations if I can. So, like I said,
constructive criticism.
If I can remove myself, I remove myself. If I have to be there, that's when I go to that. That's my number 2.
So what do you do? So what do you do or say?
If I have to go to number 2?
If you have to go to number 2.
I probably would offer them something that I have. Like, well, I ain't gonna give them my deodorant because they're just gonna taint it. It's gonna be nasty. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one, bro. Like, you might have to have. Is it a male or a female?
Either or. That's tough. Women, that's tough with the women.
That's what I'm saying.
Women to handle that.
Let me hit this while you think about it.
It's different for women.
Let me hit this while Cody think about it. I work at the post office. So we work outside all day. Okay? What do you say? It's all fun and games until someone misses a scan. There we go, post office. Okay?
P.O. That's P.O. lingo.
But we work outside all day. And we come back, and it's a lot of people that don't smell as good as they should. So what I do, I learn to stay out there a little bit longer. So when I get back, all I got to do is swipe to go home. I remember I came back from work, and I love this lady. She's nice. She's a sweet lady. But the worst smell I've ever smelled ever in life came off of her body, off of her person.
Hey, bro, hold on. Is it who I'm thinking?
Come on, Greg. Don't get him to say it person.
No. I just want confirmation.
Nah, there's a bunch of men and
nobody I know.
Post office. That's all you need to know.
But I will be honest. Out of all the men that come through there that I don't pay attention to, I smelt this woman. It was a little rough. And what I did was, I did what Cody said. I didn't confront. What I did was, they was out there casing, doing stuff at the case. I went to the break room. I sat in the break room. If they was to happen to come in the break room, I will remove myself and go somewhere else to another location. But there is people, and look, people in the post office listen to this. While they watch this podcast.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be real. Y'all know the stinking motherfucker that's in there. You hear me? I can't help it. They stinking. And then I've been drinking too, so it's a little honesty that's coming off here. I'm not trying to tell it. I'm not gonna tell the names.
Please don't.
But y'all can point the niggas out. It'd be 100-some degrees out there.
It get hot, bro.
We get hot.
Yeah. And we ain't got no air conditioning in the LLVs. Now these new ones, the vans or whatnot, they got a little better than us. But
yeah,
it's summertime. We cooking in that LLV truck. And I had a situation where I come in, I don't work weekends mainly now with my schedule and being regular. But I come in on a Monday and, we do our vehicles inspections. You know what I'm saying? And I get in, it was like, wow. I was like, good God, like ass and boxes is what it smelled like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like,
cardboard.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bruh, And I use a body spray, like the deodorizer.
Mm-hmm. What kind do you use? What kind?
I get it from Bath and Body Works, man.
That's the ones I use too.
Yeah, I got the black one, I got the blue one, and I got the red one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the blue one, that's the ocean. Is that the ocean? The blue joint?
Blue one.
Which one the best one? Because I need to get me one.
It depends. You might want to try them because they usually have like you buy two get one free or something like that.
Get one free too. But nah,
yeah.
The blue one smells good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, I'm telling you
try
right now, get the black, get the blue, get the red. You be straight.
Yeah.
So nah.
Yeah, hey, Franz, get Serena to put you up on them.
You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Yeah. But nah, hey, I before I walk, like when I get back from the route, hit it up when I walk in. And again, hey, I'm just masking it because I'm going to go home and, of course, take care of it. But I ain't about to be walking around and polluting the air. Other people got to work there. And, you know what I'm saying? That's just me being considerate. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as having to actually be in direct contact and working with somebody and, like, you got to deal with that kind of a smell, I'm sorry. I might just have to say something. Now, if it's a woman, I won't say nothing to a woman because I think another woman should handle that. Like even a woman supervisor or something. But if it's a dude and I have to work with you like side by side, I'm like, bro, like we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
If y'all never felt the heat that comes out of Kuwait, and I'm really want to know because Book is the nigga that's gonna say something to somebody.
No matter what.
I kind of want to know.
No matter what.
I'm gonna cut y'all off. I'm gonna cut Greg and Cody off. I'm sorry.
He's good. He is.
But I got to hear what Book got to say.
Very qualified.
They come in your office. What you gonna tell them? But what's gonna happen, man? What you gonna do? How you gonna deal with that? We don't hear you, but you off.
Your mic ain't working.
You off. While he trying to get that together, the heat that you feel from Kuwait is like, think of the hottest day in Copper's Cove in Texas, and then multiply that times 5.
My dad was telling me that it used to be like 120 something over there.
Man, it's hot as hell out in Kuwait, man. I don't know where Kuwait is. That must be like on the direct equator. Like, it must be the hottest points you could get. I ain't never felt nothing that hot. Like, God.
It's the first exit off the equator right there.
Like,
Can't hear you, Buck.
can't hear you. Man, while Book get that together, I'm worried because I got to hear how he feels, because I know he be smelling funky people out there because it's so goddamn hot. Yo, Greg,
there you go.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Talk to us, Book.
Damn, man. I don't know. Something went wrong with this. I'm using my. Okay. Well, I've been in both.
You sound good.
It do sound.
Yeah, I
bad.
just don't use it. Since I paid for this, I paid for both, but I'm gonna use my toys that I purchased. So, I've been in both places, man. Let me take you to Kuwait. No, not Kuwait, because I'm here now, but I'll take you to Afghanistan first. So in Afghanistan, I don't know when you was out there, France, if y'all had locals that worked with you guys or not.
Oh, yes.
But
yes.
It's about
flashback.
It's about 150, 140 on a good summer day out there. Okay. And when I first started in Afghanistan, I didn't know it was like that. I knew it was hot, like the devil's asshole. I don't know what that feel like, but if it is, this is the equivalent. Okay.
Is it humid? Is it humid too?
No, it's straight.
It's dry heat.
Dry, bruh.
Dry.
It's just, you know how they be on the Feed the Children commercials, bruh. When they open, first of all, we flew on a big ass military C-130 or whatever they call them joints, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like we was how they was in what's his face? Goddamn. I don't even know the movie that I'm thinking of. I want to say Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, just how the shit be shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt. When they dropped that damn cargo bay, bruh, it was like, if you have anything, like if you have something that you're baking in the oven, you know, some people use water when they bake chicken, and you open that, you're not prepared for it, that steam hits you in your face. God. That's how it feels. As soon as they opened that joint, bro, it was one of those. I was like, oh shit. And we was coming from Uzbekistan, Tashkent, and it was snowing out there. So we was all like in our heavy gear, right? Jackets and shit. Bro, I ain't seen so many niggas. We didn't get naked, but goddamn, it was real close, bro. Like, we had to strip all the way down. It was like, nigga, I cannot breathe. Yeah. The flies out there are just everything in that, bruh. They say like booties is bigger in the South, nigga. All the insects are bigger in Afghanistan. I'm not lying, bruh. I kid you not. They got, now y'all know proportion wise, y'all know I have a big hand, right? So when I'm not flicking y'all off, but I won't flick you off. This is about the size of the wasp out there. Okay, we all know what wasps look like. Them bitches is fucking. From here to here is the abdomen or the thorax, whatever they want to call them. I'm not a insect person to really be knowing like the biology and the mechanisms of them. But everything is huge out there. Them flies, like I said, on the Save the Children, like they stick on you, bro. Like you can shoo them. Them niggas might walk across your face, but they not flying away. Okay, it was one of those. Like I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is this? So we get to work the next day, right? Greg, it's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. So we get to work the next day. You know, they giving us the walk around, and it was like, well, yeah, you know, you're gonna have locals, Afghan locals that assist you. You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that, bruh. They put 2 niggas with me, just two. I got a smell of that. I said, I don't even need your help. Go. I don't need you today. I don't need you today. I went and talked to my supervisor. I was like, bro, why do they smell like that? I can't work like that. I cannot. It was like,
He said, y'all don't pay me enough. Y'all don't.
Bro, I can't work like that, nigga. I started to get headache, man. Like I can't do funk like that,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Like,
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Cody.
I know, man. I'm perpetuating the stereotype, ain't I, bro?
No.
I'm
Cody,
about to go inside.
Cody, just smile real quick. Show your teeth.
That's what I'm saying. I'm perpetuating the stereotype. I was about to go
Trying to lie
inside.
there or something? Yeah, damn.
Man, I got a little dim light, man. It just ain't.
You got to laugh at it. All I do.
Cody on little
Hey,
like
they
that,
clean.
bro.
They clean though. They clean though.
That is. My bad, boy. Go ahead, brother.
But tell her, what you do to funky people, man? What you doing, man?
You said what?
No, I'm saying, what he doing with the funky people, bro?
Oh, book.
That's
oh,
on
me?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I went and talked to my supervisor, and I was like, bro, I can't rock like this, man. I'm like, I'm getting a headache, and I'm a clean dude naturally, and I'm like, I know I'm outside, but they smell like they've been outside all year. I'm like, I can't rock like this, man. So I don't want their help. Thank you, but no thank you. I'll do it myself. So the thing about them is they don't have the same hygiene products that we have access to. You know what I mean?
They don't use
with them,
deodorant. They don't use
They
deodorant,
don't.
do they?
They do not at all, ever. So even when I went to warehousing and I had a group of them, I say, yeah, y'all go in there, y'all do your thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this is what I need done. I'm going to go do this Connex by myself. I'm talking, I will rearrange a whole 20-foot container by myself and put all 8 of y'all in one, and y'all could do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Because, for one, I don't mean to be like this, but all the flies is going to flock to your container. You feel me? It's gonna be hazard free in my spot. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got to shoot nothing. Everything gonna be over there. But what I was having to do is a lot of the times the clothes that they also worked in, t-shirts and stuff, was always the same every day. And I'm like, I went to the PX, I bought some white tees. I'm like, I don't care how dirty they get, but you gonna be clean when you work around me. You gonna at least have to have a different shirt on. I'm sorry, like. I can do a whole lot, man, but I can't do with no funky body. I can't, bro. I really
You bought
can't.
them some clothes? You bought them some
Yeah,
clothes?
I did. Just some t-shirts, no drawers, no socks. Just they don't wear socks anyway. But t-shirts, yes, yeah. And then the shirts that I had already ran through like that, I mean, they're clean. They're just raggedy, but y'all can have them too. You know what I'm talking about? At least the detergents will help counteract some of that funk. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully. So like now, and I've had to endure that a couple times in Afghanistan, you know. Here in Kuwait, bless them because they are a generous people. You know what I mean? I work with a lot of people from India. Okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I have
That's
some
how it is
that
at the hospital for me. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, a lot of the doctors at the VA.
it's different, man.
Yeah.
It's different. He's not here no more. The one that I did work with. Oh my God, that was in my office directly. That boy, and he sat right across from me. And I have a little desk fan. I didn't put it on 1 or 2, nigga. That thing is on 3, and I'm spraying Febreze air freshener in it to kind of like, bro. I'm like, and when he come in, like sometimes I'm like, God damn. Like I say it out loud, like I don't mask it. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just like, fuck, man.
You say it out loud. You say it out loud.
I do. I can't, bro. Like, nigga, I can't deal with that. So I'm like, for them and their culture, like I try not to be insensitive, but also for the company, HR sends out plenty of emails saying, look, we know it's getting hot, but we still expect everybody to take care of their body odors. You know what I mean? You are in a working environment, and you do have putting that out. You have to go through.
No,
you know what I mean?
no, sincerely, Dwayne Booker.
It's not me. It's actually from HR. They talk about, you know, having good hygiene. Like that's one of the things that you have to, you know, that you have to preach, man. And a lot of the guys, thank God, I don't work outside in the yard no more. Because there's a whole lot of them down there, and I don't have to deal with that on a daily. I just get the 1 or 2 or several that come into my office to do their job. But even the couriers for UPS, FedEx, and DHL, I see them every day. Sometimes them boys ain't always right, man. They not always right. So it just got to the point where if I see you coming and you don't work in that office, but I know you have a particular mystique funk about you, I get up and I walk out. I don't sit there and just wait for it to dissipate. Like I turn my fan on high. That way it can, oscillate throughout the room. And then I'll come back 10 minutes later. But I try to give them colognes that I don't no longer want to wear. You know what I'm saying? And make it like a gift. But at the same time, it is because I don't want to just throw it out. But this is going to help your body. You know what I'm talking about? Because you is funky. You smell like wet salami. I don't know what it is, bruh. You know when you eat like a sausage and you burp sometimes and you ain't trying to.
Gregory,
Bro, that's one of
Don't
those.
start this.
Like you
Don't
can't
start
get
this. Don't start this.
my nigga, like,
sausage and
God
tortilla.
damn, ain't that? That's how it is, bro. I'm like, I can't rock with you, man. I can't live around this. I can't, bro. I can't. Sorry.
Boy, Greg ate a sausage and tortilla, but he let out. It was a silent burp. It was like, but it was like it sounded like you know what I'm saying? That wind after it. I was like, yeah, Greg, what's that? Like, man, that's that sausage and tortilla.
I'm glad you still remember that, man. Oh, man.
I'm back.
Hey.
Yo, Greg.
Yeah.
What you feeling, man? This nigga stupid, man, about that sausage.
I'm thrown off by Chris and the sausage.
Oh my God.
Man, what you do, man? Somebody come steak it with you, man.
I mean, I just try to leave, man. I mean, like I said, I work in the hospital, man. So a lot of times, like, I go a different route. Like, I got a cart. So, like, if I smell it, like, I just try to avoid it, man. I mean, but sometimes you can't, unfortunately, like I said, some of the doctors, they're Indian. You just got to smell it, man. I mean, I just deal with it, man. I mean, obviously, I don't want to smell it, but I just try to deal with it and keep going.
Nigga, what about the
You keep a straight face and everything?
No, I frown. I mean, because I show my emotions in the face.
I don't throw you off a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
Like they try to sit there and have a conversation with you?
Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, I frown when they come up to me, but, I try to keep
Ever ask you what's wrong when you frown up?
I just be like, oh, yeah, it's a smell. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you like this too, Greg, with being in the hospital. I don't know how you was able to move after, your operations, your surgeries for your knees, but like they put me on, like I was in the hospital for maybe 4 days before they discharged me to go home. If I wanted to stay or not, right? So the first time that I did my first knee surgery, I stayed like 3 or 4 days because that pain was surreal. Like they ended up cutting both knees, taking that ligament from my right knee, putting it in my left knee. And I'm like, I didn't know until I woke up, which is why, who was there? I know France was there. Was you there, Chris? Greg, who was there? I woke up. Y'all saw me. I was still on the gurney. And they was taking me to the room. And I woke up and I was like, I am Broly. And I fell right back asleep. We had all just watched that Dragon Ball Z movie. You know what I'm talking about? The first one. I was so gone, nigga. I was so gone. I know CJ was there. Her. I know Franz. And was it you, Greg?
I think I might have been there. I don't know.
I was there, man. I forgot.
I know it was y'all two for sure. Or that too for sure. But I was like, God, man. Like, I was sitting there in the room, and I'm like, whew. Ain't nobody gonna give me a sponge bath or nothing. Like, God, like they just had me sitting there soiling. You know what I'm talking about? So, as a man, you can't let your hot zone go untreated for too long. So, now I have etiquette. But I wasn't able to move, man. Both of my knees was wrapped up. One had a serious surgery, and then the other one was just fucking hurting. And I'm like, I can't even get to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And so I couldn't like wash under my arms, nothing. I just was like, can I get some new sheets? You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's all I can ask for, some new bedding. Like, I couldn't wash my body. Can I get a new gown? But all I'm doing is putting something over the funk that exists. But after the surgeries Vectress, I haven't done anything out here. You know what I'm talking about? I do it the right way. when I say recently, I'm talking about in like 2008 when I had my knee surgeries again. I made sure I was cool, whether I was there just for a day or 2 days. Like I brought soap and water. Well, I didn't have to bring water. I brought soap with me and deodorant. And I make sure that, okay, if nothing else, if I can't walk like that, I can lay back in the bed, ask the nurse to wet washcloth for me or give me some water and a bedpan, and I can do what I need to do to wipe under, put deodorant on, and take care of my hygiene. You know what I mean? Like,
see, that's crazy, though, because you're taking preventative measures, right?
Yeah.
Imagine how people that actually smell bad, that like Chris is referencing, like we know what we smell like when we stink. It's the same scent that's permeating through the atmosphere. We know what it is. We know it's us. We ain't like, is it? No, you know what your smell smells like whenever you get overheated. You know it. It's a signature smell. So when you smell that, it ain't nobody else. It's you. Get your ass up and look at it. I don't see the problem.
In defense, though, some people who do shower, it's just there ain't nothing they can do about it. There are some people
y'all
like
remember,
that.
Y'all remember in basketball?
We're not going to talk.
Stop. Dropping names?
God damn.
Greg dropping names?
Yeah. Damn.
Hey,
I'm back.
can you edit that? Can you edit that?
Hey, you have to edit that one.
I'm gonna have to remember like what the time is.
You can bleep a name.
What
out.
is the time, bro? I'm trying to look.
Hey, be like, you remember that nigga?
You did it to me. You did it to me. You can bleep out a name.
Yeah, but I gotta go search for this shit. Now, get out of there. This nigga right here, boy.
My bad.
After I'm
And that's all you can say is my bad.
5 p.m. is where you need. Well, I don't know what time we started. So if you go from 7:30 to 8:55,
that's my problem. Yeah.
But y'all know something.
I figure.
Going back to scents,
Yeah.
because we all give off our own individual scent. And I'm not even talking when we're using deodorizers, soaps, or whatnot. We all have our own natural smell.
Yeah.
Y'all know that women, some gravitate to that. To that.
Let me tell you.
I'm not talking about the odor. I'm talking about our natural.
Let me tell you. When I first got with Jasmine, I noticed that whenever she fall asleep around me, she would fall asleep like her nose right here.
In the hot spots.
Like right here under my armpit. And I wake up, the shit just be there, just knocked out. Yeah. And then the morning I'm like, why did you? But no, it could have knocked out. No, I'll tell her when we wake up, I'm like, you had your nose stuck up my armpit. She was like, I don't remember that. Like she probably fell asleep another way, but ended up with her nose just right there. Because everywhere else probably smelled like maybe I had like cologne on because I put the cologne like on my arm and then like right here. And then I might have had deodorant right there or whatever. But I guess, having hair right there, it actually absorbs the deodorant quicker than just, the cologne being on your arm or your natural skin or whatever. But she just naturally went straight there, and she does it all the time. If she falls asleep with me, she will end up her nose right there every single time. And I'm like, that's just amazing. I don't get it.
It's just natural pheromones. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Chris, go and close this one out, man. Close this out, man. Give us what you talking about.
I thought I already gave my answer.
Oh, okay. My bad. I ain't know.
I spoke about my postal, experience and walking in the LIV, trying to check in what I went through and what I smelled. I didn't necessarily, and I said I wouldn't address a woman. I said if I had to work directly with a guy, nah.
Yeah. You got it, man. I'm slipping.
I will.
You know what I'm talking about?
You sipping on something?
All you say is, "Hey, girl, everything all right?" That's how you address that. That's all you say. You keep it moving.
Nah, that opens up too many floodgates.
No. Hey, you know what her response gonna be? What you trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I just want to make sure you good.
Book.
That's
book.
it, right in the back of that milk.
Nah, it's gonna be like, what you trying to say? And the book gonna be like, bitch, you stink. You know, Book ain't gonna hold back.
Can't
But
do
just try to
it.
say it nice, bitch. You stink. You know what I'm saying? Book gonna
Hey, this is try to get back up. Like he called me a bitch, and he said, "But what was I lying? Was I lying? Don't you think?"
Well, let's go to this last and final topic. This is not really a topic, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know what you guys feel about this, and we're going to revisit a little bit later. But in September, they got a big event happening, and it's the storming of Area 51. Everybody agree that, I mean, does anybody agree, I mean, think there's no aliens or anything like that? Because I believe there's aliens.
Of course. Of course there's aliens.
Chris, you don't believe in aliens?
Personally, I don't
You
believe.
spaceman. You spaceman. How you don't believe in aliens, bro?
Talk to him, Cody.
Hey, I've been to space, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't seen the extra, you know.
Come on, bro.
But what you is, but you believe in aliens?
I won't necessarily classify them as aliens, but I believe there's other beings in the world that we haven't all seen before.
But
Books say we the aliens. Books say we the aliens.
I like
We the
that.
aliens.
But that's an alien. Alien is just something other than that doesn't live on America. I mean, on Earth.
Okay.
Well, on the
If
100,
that my definition,
they alien.
I second that.
Exactly. Okay. So we all in agreement that there's aliens, that we think there's aliens out there.
Or some other being out there in the world that we have not identified yet. Yes.
Okay. So what they're doing is in September, I don't know the exact date, they're getting out there. The petition is they can't kill all of us. So what they doing is they going out there to Area 51 and they storming Area 51 and they going to see the aliens locked inside of Area 51.
Who's that?
Us, man. How many guns do we have collectively? Because we're gonna have to fire back. I've already thought this out strategically. Y'all not with me?
We got to answer one question at a time. He said, "Who is they?"
Okay.
Who's going to Area 51?
Hold up. Now, who you think is going to Area 51? That's the question. Who you think going?
Oh, niggas.
What? Say it again.
I said niggas.
No.
No.
Not us.
That ain't an us thing, brother.
That is not a us thing. Thank you, Book.
I'm
That
not
is not
following
us.
the topic, but okay. So they
So you hadn't heard about it?
That's the people without melanin in their complexion and their skin, brother.
He hadn't heard about it, Franz. Explain to him how it came up.
he kind of gave me a little bit about it, but I didn't know nothing about it until he said so.
Oh, okay. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. A lot of people talking about it.
They for real. And the government came back and said, we're going to defend this base at all costs. Basically, we're going to put a bullet in y'all ass if y'all come over that wall. You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to shoot them white folks.
Huh?
Yeah.
They're not going to shoot them white folks.
But the good thing about it is
They
it's
not?
going to be live streamed. So everybody can watch. I don't know if they're going to do pay-per-view or not. We're going to Hey, all I'm saying is I want to know y'all feelings on the situation, how y'all feel about that. I mean, I'm glad y'all all think there's something out there. We cannot be the only thing in this vast world. I mean, not world, but this vast universe. I want to know how y'all feel about the storming of Area 51. And if you, no, I can't say that. It's not a us thing.
It might be some of us.
Well, some of y'all might want to. I want to know if y'all are interested in going out there with them people. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Chris.
Mine's is simple. Because this is newfound information for me. I don't give a damn. I don't care. So
you don't care about the aliens in Area 51 that been there for 50-some years?
I don't care, bro. If it don't directly pertain to me and you ain't affecting me, I probably
put it like this. I'll put it like this. I think it was foreshadowing by President Trump, right? Because he wanted a space team. You know what I'm saying? Space military. I think he already saw this coming. So he knows that the aliens or the other extraterrestrial beings do exist. He's visited Area 51.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, this is real life Independence Day. Where he's going to try to get me and LaFrance to be a dynamic duo.
I don't believe it.
Save the world as Will Smith." You know what I'm talking about?
ID4.
Why do you smell like that? Like, what does that smell like? One of those type joints. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I be in the office with them funky bodies. Like, what does that smell?
Could have been at a barbecue.
That's some real shit, man. And Hillary Clinton said she was going to. That's why she wasn't president, because they said she was going to unleash all the stuff that we had about aliens. She was going to let it go.
I believe it's real though. I believe it's real. Because
let the information out.
Why would you say you're gonna defend this beast, the base by any means? Like, if you ain't got nothing to hide, and then that's two, man. The government, you know what I'm saying? Our government always tries to keep secrets until shit really happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be forthcoming and, you know, out in the open with us, man, and let us make our own decisions. It's not like we could leave Earth and go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't want to cause an uproar.
lay it on the table, man.
There's a documentary on Netflix and on Joe Budden podcast. They always talk about this documentary about this guy that been in Area 51. He got shot and all this shit. I want to know the name of this documentary because I want to watch it. I don't know if y'all heard the one episode that I did by myself with the MVP, but I'm dead serious about the aliens. I believe that there's aliens out here. I believe I might be part alien. You know what I'm saying? It might be. Because my family freaky like that. I have no doubt that they might have sexed up an alien in their past life. You know what I'm talking about? One of my grandfathers, great grandfathers, something like that, might have fucked the alien, or the woman's side might have got fucked by an alien. Who knows? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But there's aliens out here. And I need to get to the bottom of it. If I had the time, I might be in attendance of this storming of Area 51. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to storm it. I'm going out of the fence, and I'm going to see how many white people get shot. And if they break through, I might walk through after they storm through. You know what I'm saying? I might walk through. But I want to see the aliens just like everybody else. Y'all ain't cool with the aliens? Y'all don't want to see them? Greg.
Because
no, you could be our correspondent on the scene. We get you with a GoPro, and then we link you up.
I could do it live.
That'll work.
Since Fran's family freaky, he think everybody has sex with alien, or some individuals might have or may not have. I don't know. But if you had to pick one, in all the movies that we've seen, aliens and whatever,
Guardians of the Galaxy, I want Gamora right now.
You know my answer. You know my question. Then good answer. Next, and there's no same answers going around here. So
Wow.
I'm gonna get mine so mine don't get taken. I'm going on Running Man, the 3-titty woman. Go ahead.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Wow.
Come on, you took Zoe. You took Zoe from.
I'll take Gamora.
We can switch.
We'll switch. I like the titties. I give me an extra one in. You know what I'm saying? There we go.
Yeah. So that's mine.
I have no comment.
Fifth Element. She's extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
She's out of this world.
Well, Greg, you coming with me?
You can get the blue singer. Y'all can get that too. Who you want?
What's up, Greg? Chris ain't coming. You riding with me?
Nah, man. I mean, bro, I love you, man, but I mean, you know what our past military experience, man.
So I know the back ways in, Greg. I know the ways that they don't know, Greg.
I mean, I know people that was out there, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that stuff real, bro. I mean, people playing around, but some people die, man. Like real time. Like, I mean, I don't even want to laugh about that, man. But I think Chris was saying there was something about the government not trying to, give everything out, man. A lot of times we think we want to know, but in reality, man, I really don't think we want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really gonna mess our everyday lives up. You know what I'm saying? So
what happened if not on the movies and stuff? Aliens look so crazy. Yeah. What happened if they look just like me and you, all of us?
I mean, they may. You know what I'm saying?
Stranger Things.
But they blood is like blue instead of red.
Stranger Things.
We blood and they crippin'. What happened? What we gonna do?
Right.
Literally Stranger Things, my brother.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn doppelgangers.
Who knows, man? I mean, but yeah, I mean, I just know, I'm not trying to get all serious, but yeah, man, and out there, it's real, man. It's real.
So I got 2 no's. Cody, you riding with me? What's happening? Oh Lord.
You know I always ride with you, bro.
There we go.
You know I always do.
There we go.
But
So not this time. Not this time.
This time, man, I'm gonna have to
set this one up.
You know I usually ride on the passenger side.
Was oh boy off
You got a truck now.
Boys in the Hood?
So
Let me out, man. Let me out, man.
hey, I'm gonna be in the car riding, bro. But once we get kind of close, let me out, Fran.
Yeah, man.
Let me out, man. I'm gonna ride until I'm gonna hope you come to your senses. You know what I'm saying? Then we can turn around together.
Man.
But boy, if you get past a certain point, let me out, bro.
Y'all see that craziness out there, man?
So I got 3 no's. I still got help. I still got a hint of maybe somebody gonna go with me. Maybe one half of Will Smith is gonna come with me to make an Independence Day, and we're gonna go in there and go to Area 51. Let me hear your book. What's happening?
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Hey, we can do that. We can do that.
There we go.
You know what? I'm about that action, bro. Just make sure you get my stogie. Is that what they call it? A stogie?
Yeah,
The
nigga.
cigars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get my stogie. You know what I'm talking about?
Fat lady ain't sing yet. Fat lady ain't sing yet.
You know what I'm
There we
saying?
go.
Yeah, but we can't die. You know what I'm talking about? We can't die.
Oh no,
So-
I wasn't planning on dying. I'm not.
All right. We good then. We good. You know what? I'm about that action, boss. I'm about that action. I can't have you out there by yourself, man. You wouldn't be right. You just be Will. You wouldn't be Will Smith.
Real
So-
nigga all day.
I got you.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I wanted.
We're gonna hold it down.
I only wanted one nigga to come with me, man. Y'all some
I got you,
busters.
man. You know, I'm curious. I get curious from time to time. You gotta talk me into shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'd be like, no.
Now
I'd be
watch
like, no.
this. If
I'd be like, all right.
yeah, we was on the scene, book, me and you. We got the MVP shirts and hats on. We promoting.
You ain't lying.
Not think.
National, bro.
No, not even international. Interstellar. Because now the aliens see what we doing. You heard me? Podcast blown up.
Wow.
Podcast blown up.
Talking about it doing a hammer dance in front of the damn camera. It's CNN.
Man,
Fox News.
Hey, y'all both will go out as some martyrs. Y'all some martyrs.
Hey, man.
book, hit him with the whoa. Hit him with the whoa. There we go. Yeah. Man. There you go. I'm just glad I got one dude with me, man. You know what I'm saying? It took the other half of Will Smith. We've been in Independence Day. We know what we up against. You know what I'm talking about? You other y'all saw. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway.
I'm trying to come back and get my Vivica Fox a damn dolphin chain. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do that.
I want to thank everybody that tuned into the podcast today, man. I think we had a good conversation. I want to thank all my brothers that came in today, took the time out of their busy schedules, came in and broke bread with us and got some word out there. This shit was fun to me. I had a good time on this podcast. Anybody got anything before we get up out of here, man, to say?
I mean, I just want to say life takes you on a journey.
What's it got, boy? I was ready to start snapping my fingers, man. What you doing?
He forgot the rest of it?
No, it's in Cody's background. It's in Cody's background. I thought y'all saw that.
What's it say, Cody? Read it out to us.
No, it's flickering, like it's pausing and stuff, so I didn't catch it when you said it.
No, what's your
I don't know if
background
it's my
say?
reception or what.
What's that quote on the back wall say?
Yeah, life takes.
Oh, it's a little saying. It's a saying that I had done stencil. Oh, okay, I didn't know what you was talking about.
Yeah.
They didn't either, man. They didn't either.
Life takes you on the journey. Love brings you home. Okay.
That's
All right, so Cody, let's go to this Area 51. This is your journey. But Jasmine's love for you, my brother, and little Cody, Junior, JR, will bring you home. So we got 3 people.
Just don't go.
I just stay at home, bro. My journey could be around the neighborhood. I can do a journey around the neighborhood and come right back home, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Terribles. The
Yo,
terribles. Me and Franz the Incredibles. Y'all 3 the terribles.
They ain't even that. They regular niggas. You know what I'm saying? They just come over every now and then for a little bit of pizza. You hear me? They ain't nobody.
Normal ass niggas.
Craig, you got anything? What's happening?
Yeah, all the viewers out there, you know what I'm saying? Be sure y'all like up the video, you know what I'm saying? We know we're getting these watches, you know what I'm saying? Like us up, man. You know you love the content, but if you don't, you can comment on it. Say something. Everybody open and constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying?
Chris, I ain't gonna lie.
What's up,
I
man?
heard this from somebody. I ain't gonna say who.
You said Greg, didn't you?
I ain't gonna say who it was from, but they really want to know how much you love big booties. If you could do that in about 30 seconds, I would appreciate it just for them.
How you just put me on the spot like that?
It came out. They said, we know how much Franz and Greg love Timmy.
What you mean it came out?
It came out. That's what they told me.
Who is
I'm not
they?
gonna tell you who told me this, but they said, how much does Chris love big booties? He thinking.
Yeah, that's one of the questions, man, where you, because that's my heart, man.
Yo, that's enough. That's all we needed. That's how much you love big booties. We appreciate that.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Okay, I got you. You love big booties and the shit that comes with them. There we go. There we go. Lamonte, what you got before we get up out of here, man?
None, man. I'm good, man. I'm just happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just good, man.
There we go. I like that. Happy.
Hey, Greg been vaping up over there.
Greg been on his real Bob Marley today, boy.
I am, man. I've been hitting
Marley world
all day. You know
I can't vape that CBD and do the podcast, man. Last time I did that, Chris and Dwayne was on. I sound tired the whole entire episode. I said, never again will I vape and do the podcast. That shit made me tired as hell. Cody, what you got, man?
I ain't got nothing, man. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody out there that tunes in to us. Appreciate y'all tuning in for over a year now. You know what I'm saying? We still going strong. Y'all seeing a lot more people more frequently. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see the crew actually pop in. I think everybody we hadn't had Rail on one. We had his voice on and everything, but since we've actually gone to the visual, I don't think we've had Rail on. I don't think we've had AD on.
Rail gave us a topic.
He gave us a clip too. He gave us a clip.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about the visual. You know what I'm saying? Like the app is actual visual on the podcast. So other than that, man, we get them two on, man. We'll be full circle, man. We'll be full circle. But yeah, love doing it. Glad I was able to get on today. It was a tough week. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was gonna be able to get on today, man. But appreciate y'all letting me join in a little late. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that.
What I plan on doing is one of these podcasts. You remember when we started the real podcast fans remember when we used to do the phone calls. I know Book remember this, Cody remember this. I want to get it where we can send people the meeting code and hopefully they join in and we talk to them for a little bit. But I gotta trust them to get the fuck out after we talk to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
Nah. I think there's ways you can control. Like you can boot people out. You can boot people out.
Can I boot people? Yeah, I sure can.
I think
can
you
boot
can.
people.
We just have to figure it out.
I got it. Or just figured it out right there on the fly. I was about to boot your ass just to do it, but I ain't gonna do it.
Damn, bro.
Man. But anyway, make sure y'all subscribe to all the platforms. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure y'all come on here every week. Y'all holler at us, man. We try to make the boy CP more of an integral figure on the podcast. I like when Chris come on here because he always have a topic that's hilarious and one that we could build off of, and some kind of way it always ties in. It tied into the stanky people. It tied because he talked about the stanky people, but it tied into being black. We always find a way to tie all this together.
Circle
and sometimes what's up?
I said the circle of life.
Your circle of life. That boy kill it, man. So we try to get Chris back on here every week as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? There's always an open door for Chris. As far as any other crew members that we got in the crew, there's an open door for them too. As y'all know, I've been sipping a little bit too much. That's why my shit's slurring together.
Oh boy.
Yo, Cody, don't be laughing at me, nigga. We just gotta go back 1 week and we saw how you was looking.
And this is where you insert that clip, Franz.
I'm faded.
Hey, I really just I didn't know y'all was still on, bro. I got to laying down. I hear y'all in the Raycons. I'm like, y'all still on? Because I closed my iPad, bro. I closed my iPad. I was gone, bro.
And I just want to tell everybody, man, we love everybody that's following us, man. We appreciate that. Book, thank you for getting on, even when it's pitch black, and then into the light time. We appreciate the sacrifice you're making. Everybody, thank y'all. And until next week, man, it's been the MVP, man.
MVP.
We're going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
Podcast, baby.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything